To thrive in the city, it takes ingenuity. To drive in the city, it takes the incomparable agility of the Lexus UX. And Majority Whip, James Clyburn. I'm Jonathan Capehart. This is The Sunday Show.
Okay.
We're following breaking news overnight out of Colorado Springs, where local police say a gunman opened fire on patrons at Club Q. And
Club Q. Anybody knows where Club Q is? Let me know.
People dead and 18 injured. A press conference by the police and Mayor of Colorado Springs was due to start at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we will bring that to you live the moment it happens. In the meantime, the Colorado Springs police have not commented on a motive, but the club released a statement calling the shooting a, quote, hate attack. Joining me now, NBC News correspondent Emily Ikeda, who's been closely following this story overnight.
Jonathan, good to be here with you this morning. I think really the timing of this strikes a nerve, particularly among the LGBTQ community. November 20th today is Transgender Day of Remembrance, and Club Q, where this shooting played out, was actually planning on holding a special event today and posted about it on their Facebook page just hours before the shooting. Police, as you mentioned, have not set a motive in this shooting that killed 5 people and injured another 18. But overnight, Club Q posting on Facebook a statement that reads, "It's devastated by the senseless attack on our community." And this next piece, really quite remarkable. "We thank the quick reactions of heroic customers that subdued the gunman and ended this hate attack." Now, this incident stirs up memories of a series of attacks on gay clubs, including Pulse nightclub shooting that killed 49 people back in 2016. This press conference happening at any moment. We're expected to hear from local officials, police, including the mayor there. But the governor of Colorado just speaking out within the last few minutes. Remember, Governor Polis is the first openly gay governor of a U.S. state. In part, he said, "This is horrific, sickening, and devastating," going on to say, "We are eternally grateful for the brave individuals who blocked the gunman, likely saving lives in the process, and for the first responders who responded swiftly to this horrific shooting." The final sentence there: "Colorado stands with our LGBTQ community and everyone impacted by this tragedy."
This is ridiculous, Hammer Nation.
A lot of unanswered questions remain at this point. It's still just hours out from since the shooting. The initial 911 call we know came in just before midnight. We know the suspect is in custody, being treated at a local hospital, but we don't know any of the conditions of the victims. Also, police acknowledge that the number of victims could increase being so early in the investigation, Jonathan.
All right, Emily Ikeda, thank you very much. And we will bring you that press conference live as the moment it happens. But now we turn to Capitol Hill, where it's the end of an era that will usher in a new generation of leadership.
Okay, I'm pausing this. I'm pausing that. So, hi, biracial. Another shooting at a club. Another shooting at a club, biracial. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, biracial. I mean, what the heck? And the people at that club in Colorado subdued that dirtbag. So they're gonna find out what was his motive. If anybody lives in Colorado Springs near Club Q, let me have it in my comment section. Yeah. This is ridiculous, biracial. So I'll let you know when the press conference starts. I hope you're going to have a good Thanksgiving this year, biracial. I saw Wakanda Forever yesterday, so I did a review on that. Like and share this video. If you like my commentary on this, like and share my video. like and share. You can share this video, biracial. I give you permission to share this video. Okay? You have my permission to share this video. You're part of Hammer Nation. So you can share this video, biracial. This is ridiculous, man. I thought we was getting tired of all these mass shootings. It doesn't seem to end. It's like, you know, they're going to say he bought that gun legally, biracial. Watch it. They're going to say he bought that gun legally. It always is. 9 times out of 10, he bought that gun legally. Am I right or wrong on that, biracial? They're going to say he bought that gun legally. And he's not from this area. Yeah. They're going to say he bought that gun legally. This is ridiculous. So we're going to have a press conference in about a minute. So we're going to find out about this dirtbag there, biracial. I didn't see nobody else talking about it, so I'm talking about it now. If anybody likes my content on this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you know, that's it. So I'll stream the press conference once it hits there, biracial. Uh-oh.
I think our biggest challenge is making the adjustments that we need to make in the new world that we live in. As you know, we're now in a 24-hour news cycle, and most Democrats like to do policy. Really like to sit around the table and together.
Whit Clyburn, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that press conference is happening now in Colorado Springs, and we're going to take you all there now live.
Springs Mayor John Suthers,
District Attorney Michael Allen, and
Colorado Springs Fire Department.
Okay.
In regards to the information that we share with you
there
today,
it is.
Please understand that this is very early in a complex and ongoing investigation. So there are some things that we simply cannot talk about for various reasons.
There were some questions that I was asked earlier this morning when we did our initial briefing on scene. I wanted to provide some of that information to you guys now. The initial call for service, which is what we define as when a citizen calls in to the Communications Center of the Colorado Springs Police Department, was received at 11:56 and 57 seconds p.m. last night. The initial officer was dispatched at 11:57 p.m. The first officer arrived in the area at 12 a.m., and the suspect was detained and subsequently taken into custody at 12:02 a.m. Please understand that all of the numbers that we are providing are preliminary. They are changing. We have had additional people drive themselves to the hospital. So everything that we're giving you is the information we have at this moment to the best of our knowledge, but it is subject to change. If you were not at the initial briefing, the numbers will be shared with you again today. With that, I will have Colorado Springs Police Department Chief Adrian Vasquez.
For being here on this tragic day. I want to first express my condolences to those families who have lost their loved ones during this tragic event, and and in our city to know that the men and women of the Colorado Springs Police Department stand with you during this tragedy. We are working tirelessly to ensure that justice for the victims in this senseless and evil shooting is given. Club Q is a safe haven for our LGBTQ citizens. Every citizen has the right to feel safe and secure in our city, to go about our beautiful city without fear of being harmed or treated poorly. I'm so terribly saddened and heartbroken. I also want to thank all of our first responders, our fire department, our police officers, sheriff's office, all of our medical personnel, whether they be transporting through AMR and other ambulance services, and all of our hospitals did a tremendous job during this undertaking. Thank you so much for all that you do every day. We are actively processing the scene at Club Q. Initial evidence and interviews indicate that the suspect entered Club Q and immediately began shooting at people inside as he moved further into the club. While the suspect was inside of the club, at least 2 heroic people inside the club confronted and fought with the suspect and were able to stop the suspect from continuing to kill and harm others. We owe them a great debt of thanks. As the investigation is still in its early stages, we are not going to identify any of the witnesses inside of the club at this time. The FBI is already on scene and assisting with the investigation. We are also working to identify the victims who have died and notify their families. Please be patient with the identification of the victims, as the first priority is to the victims' families. We have numerous detectives and officers interviewing witnesses and victims. We have multiple victim advocates also meeting with the victims who have been injured. These advocates will also be meeting with the families of those victims who have died. The suspect has been identified as Anderson Lee Aldrich, a 22-year-old male. At least 2 firearms were found at the scene. We are still working to identify the firearms and who they belong to, but I can confirm that the suspect used a long rifle during the shooting. Detectives are currently seeking multiple search warrants, so please be patient with the release of information, as this is a large and complex scene and will be time-consuming to process. Detectives are also looking to identify if there were any other individuals who assisted the suspect. The motive of the crime is part of the investigation, and whether this was a hate crime is part of that investigation. Again, my deepest condolences to the victims and to their families. With that, I'd like to introduce Mayor John Suthers.
Thank you, Chief. Colorado Springs is once again in mourning after the tragic shooting at Club Q last night. Our hearts go out to the victims and their families who are bearing the weight of this horrific tragedy. As indicated, there is much we are still waiting to learn about this tragic incident. We know one or more patrons heroically intervened to subdue the suspect, and we praise those individuals who did so because their actions clearly saved lives. We also thank our first responders from across the Pikes Peak region who quickly responded to help those in need. The first officer arrived on scene within 3 minutes after being dispatched, and the suspect was subdued within 2 minutes after that. Victims were rapidly transported and received emergency attention as quickly as possible. We are a strong community that has shown resilience in the face of hate and violence in the past, and we will do so again. As a community, we will provide for the victims and witnesses of this horrific event, and law enforcement will pursue this case with the zealousness that it deserves. We will continue to share more information with the community as it becomes available, but please be patient. This is a horrible crime, and we have a suspect in custody. We must do this right and ensure justice is served for the victims of this tragedy. The governor of Colorado, Jared Polis, has been in communication with me. We talked early this morning. Because he is in COVID quarantine, he is not able to be here personally at this press conference. But he sends his heartfelt condolences to the victims of this tragedy. I've also been in communication with Senator Michael Bennet, Senator John Hickenlooper. I'm also pleased that Councilwoman Nancy Hinton is joining us this morning. This is a community tragedy, and our community will respond appropriately. It's my pleasure now to introduce
Michael Allen.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, you've been listening to a press conference from the Colorado Springs Mayor and Police Department on the mass shooting overnight at an LGBTQ nightclub that conference. The first call went out at 11:56. The first officer arrived at 12 a.m. and the suspect was in custody by 12:02 a.m. A very quick end to this tragic scene. The alleged shooter's name has been identified as Anderson Lee Aldridge, 22 years old. He was found with two firearms. Two firearms were found at the scene, and the police chief Vasquez said that Anderson Lee Aldridge used a long rifle.
Yeah, they know they're doing biracial. Yep.
And the motive behind this horrific attack in Colorado Springs, the chief said, is part of the investigation. We will be following this story closely all morning, and we'll bring you updates as we get them.
All right. So that's it right now. So I will be back for more updates when they become available. If you have any other comments, leave it in my comment section. Okay, I'll see y'all when I come back for more breaking news on this tragic story. They got the dude, and the investigation is still ongoing, and I will come back when there are more available. So please have a good rest of your day, and I will see y'all soon. Peaches.